Hello everybody, welcome back to another video on my channel. First of all, I'm super sorry that I sound like this. I have been very unwell for the last like 2 weeks and it's just got to the point where my voice doesn't sound any different, so I just have to continue with my life. So in this week's video, we're going to be testing something that has gone absolutely cray-cray on TikTok right now, and that is the LA Girl PRO.Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. So this is something that looks absolutely wild. When I first saw it, I thought was like a blue foundation which you put onto your face, and I was like, no, that can't be it. I think I've misunderstood the assignment. But long story short, if you haven't seen this before, this is basically a product that you mix into your foundation to help cool the tone of your foundation. Say if your foundation is a bit too warm tone for your skin, i.e. like pinky kind of tone when it should be a little bit more cooler like yellow tone, this is the type of product that you will mix into that foundation to get it to the right shade to match your skin. I've seen in the past like color correction products and stuff before. Never seen a blue foundation mixer. Not sure how I feel about it. I've seen ones where you can make them lighter and darker, but I've never seen one where you can actually change the tone. I, just for context, am a cool toned like olive skin naturally. So if you're somebody that really struggles with foundation and stuff like that, this might be the thing for you. Now before we get into testing this product out, if you want to see more videos like this, make sure you subscribe to this channel so you don't miss out on anything new. And if you're interested in seeing more, make sure you follow me on my Instagram, my Twitter and my TikTok to keep up to date with everything I'm doing. But right now, let's get on into the video. I can't get under the table with my thighs. So this product is called the LA Girl PRO.Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. It was relatively cheap, a lot cheaper than I was expecting it to be actually. Really cute glass bottle, just basically a product that helps customize your foundation shade. It makes it a cooler tone, which is something I struggle very much with. Naturally, I'm olive skinned. It does fluctuate in the winter, especially if I don't hit any type of sunlight whatsoever. I start to get a little bit on the paler side. Always olive undertones, and I just find with foundations, when you do have that kind of inconsistency with your skin tone, it can change like week to week depending on what the weather's like. It's crazy, but I always find that my foundation is too kind of like too orangey, too warm tone. It just doesn't look like my normal skin, and that is just, sometimes it's more obvious than others. I don't want to be buying like so many different shades of foundation. Like my foundation drawer is full because I've got like summer shades, winter shades, fake tan shades, normal skin shades. Like, it's a lot of foundation, it's a lot of money, it's also a lot of space that I'm starting to run out of. So if something like this can work for me and work for you guys, you might be onto a winner. If you are somebody like me that has olive skin and changes skin tone depending on the weather and stuff, you'll know how often you have to mix different foundations to get the right shade. It's actually mental. I feel like I'm about to carry out some kind of like science experiment or something. Do you see what I mean? Like, I've got so many foundations, like the ones that I mix, mental, crazy, just it's too much. So what I'm doing right now is I am doing what I would do on a daily basis, which is mixing multiple foundations to try and get the correct shade for me. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a swatch of this foundation I'm making here onto my face, and then I'm going to add a bit of the foundation mixing pigment, do another swatch and see if it's any better of a match. Okay, so I've zoomed you in a little bit here so you can kind of see a bit better what's going on my face. Okay, so that is what we've got going on. That is the shade that I made there myself. Just gonna take this now. I don't know how much to use. Oh, that is literally so blue. Do I need to shake it first because that's very liquidy? Right, okay. That was kind of like, you know when you have ketchup that hasn't been stirred for a while and you squeeze it and it's all like liquidy? That is what the consistency is like when you start out with this. So this is what the foundation is looking like before. That is how blue it is now. I'm gonna start mixing it in. It's definitely starting to light up the formula. Don't think it's enough for it to match my skin, so I'm just gonna add another pump. I've never used anything like this before, but as you can see, mixing it in, it's starting to make the foundation a little bit more yellow toned and a bit cooler. It's not a massive difference, but it's just changing the tone from what I can see. It looks a little bit more yellowy, which is nice. Wow! So these are the two swatches next to each other. As you can see, this one is way more orangey. It's oxidized as well, so it's gone even more orange, which is not what we wanted. Look how much better of a match that one is. Like, it's just so much more yellow toned, more like my face rather than obviously my neck. The difference is so good. I'm now just gonna buff the rest of that into my face and see overall what kind of a match we get. Hey Siri, play Christmas music.
Now playing classic Christmas station.
Thanks, honey. Okay, so I'm back, and as you can see, the rest of my makeup is all completed. I have to say, I feel like this was a really good match. Neck and face seem to be matching quite well. Hands and face seems to be matching quite well. So all in all, I would say I'm pretty impressed with this. If this is something that can help me cut down on my foundation purchasing, then I 100% am going to keep using this. Whilst I was finishing the rest of my makeup, I did actually have a thought of whether or not I should maybe do like one more test run of this product with a bit more of an extreme circumstance. So I found one of my most orangey foundations, which I like never use. So I'm going to show you what the foundation looked like to start with, and then what it looked like after I'd mixed this in. So yeah, that was what my little experiment looked like after I'd finished mixing in the product. 100%, this is definitely something I'd recommend. It's affordable, it's super easy to use, it's customizable for everybody to try. It has not messed with the consistency of my foundation. It didn't alter the formula of my foundation at all. It went on as easy as it normally does. I didn't notice any inconsistencies or anything like that. Like, I feel this is such a pro makeup artist tip that I don't know why everyone keeps things like this a secret. Like, don't be a gatekeeper, let the world know. And I feel as though the last couple of years that has kind of been happening, and I'm very happy about it. Anything that can make my life easier and save me a bit of coin when it comes to buying foundation. So everybody, that was my thoughts on the LA Girl Pro.Color Foundation Mixing Pigment. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure to give it a big thumbs up so I know. It really does help me out a lot. I'll also leave a link to this product in the description in case you want to try it out for yourself, along with my socials. So if you haven't already, you know what to do. Instagram, Twitter and TikTok, all of that good stuff as well. If you want to see more videos like this, make sure to hit that subscribe button down below as well. Turn your notifications on to be told every time I post. Thank you again so much for watching. I hope you guys are having a lovely December and you are all ready for Christmas. And if you're not a Christmas celebrator, then happy holidays. And I'll see you next time for another video. Bye guys.